So tell me, do you plan for what you're going to learn today or next week? Because learning is very important, and you can either decide what you're going to learn or let other people tell you what to learn, either at school or at work. Now you have to keep in mind that if you do not start planning for what is important for you to learn, you'll never learn what you really want to, because others will decide that for you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Alain Faber, and on this channel, I want to share with you that learning new skills, setting a curriculum for you to become great is the ultimate tools to make a better world. So what are you waiting for? As a teacher, I love to teach, and I always have a curriculum to guide me for what I'm going to tell students, what to show students, and guide their learning in my classes. Now, what is interesting is outside of the classroom and with this YouTube channel, I've decided that learning is the ultimate tool to make the world a better place. So that means that I need to figure out what I need to learn, what I need to address to do so. And the best way that I've done so far is to have a clear vision. Because keep in mind that having a vision is important, because I use the vision to focus my energy. My one word is learn, because I believe that learning is what makes us better people. Now, what do I need to learn? Well, it's easy. Knowing that my vision is learning, and that I love to learn, and I love to share with others what is important. That makes it that there's a lot of things that comes my way that are irrelevant to what's important to me and my vision. And that allows me to make quick and fast and easy decision. And I know that you can do that as well. Let me give you an example. As a science teacher, I bring science topics, science-related current news, and so on. Now, if something comes up in history, or something comes up in, in politics, I have to decide if I want to bring that topic in my class or not. If it's not related to my curriculum, I do not address it, and I move on. And it makes it easy for me to decide what to include in my class and what's not to include in my class. And the reason is, when I have a class, I have 110 hours per credit with the students. That means that I have to pick and choose what is important, so that at the end of a credit or a course, the students has learned what they're supposed to learn, and that they can go to the next step. My specialty is science and French. There's no point for me to add different topics that are not important. So that brings me to the point that in your growth, in your personal growth, because we focus on a growth mindset, you have to decide what's important for you. There are tons of videos, there are tons of social medias, there's tons of TV shows, there's tons of documentaries. There's no way you can read, watch, and listen to everything. So you need to pick and choose. The question is, how do you pick and choose? And that's when a vision is important. Because when I share with you stories on personal development and learning, whatever is not about personal development, whatever is not about making the world a better place, I can set aside. And that's why there's a lot of social media that I don't pay attention to. There's a lot of articles that I don't want to read. I don't have time. And it's easy for me to say, okay, is this piece of information related to my vision, my one word, or my curriculum to learn? If it is yes, I pay attention to it. If it's no, because most of the topics is a no, then I don't pay attention to it. And you can see that it can free up a lot of times for you for what is important. For example, my three main areas of life is for me to be healthy, to take care of my family, and to be able to have a positive contribution to the world. So if there's something that comes through and is not with one of those three aspects, I don't pay attention. For example, one of the person that I care for is Evan Carmichael, and he has great philosophies. He helps entrepreneurs, and he's a great guy. I was watching one of his video on a game he plays, and the game is League of Legends. And I've never played League of Legends, and he's talking about taking risk, trying new things, and see what works well. Well, guess what? I said, well, let's give it a try. there's a lot of people that play the game and it may be interesting and may be good for me. So what did I do? I said, okay, let's give it a try. I played for 2 or 3 hours. And at the end of the 3 hours, and that it's over 2 days, I know it was the introduction and it's sometimes I don't know all the ups and downs and what I need to do. I realized that as much as the game is great, do I really want to spend the time on that game? And then I realized that, the game doesn't get me better, doesn't make my audience better, doesn't make my physical health better, is not helping me to be with my family. So what did I decide to do? I decided that the game is probably not the best for me. Do I play games? I do. I play board games with my kids. I play Minecraft, that some of you know. And people will say, well, Minecraft is a kid's game. Maybe. But when I play it maybe 1 hour every week or every 2 weeks. It's not very much. But it's enough for me to feel happy, and it reminds me that exploring is important. Building is important, and doing what's best for you. Because at the end of an hour, I've enjoyed myself. Some of you are great gamers. They love Minecraft. So I follow, let's see. There's one, it's Dire Wolf. He's a YouTuber that plays Minecraft, and I love what he does. There's also Tsijenda Gaming, who plays Minecraft, and she does great things with her videos. And the question is, do I want to spend that much time on the game? For me, it is a no, but for them, it makes them happy, and I will support what they're doing. And that's when it's important, because if you decide that something may not be for you, you can be there to help and support others in what they want to do, because it will be good for you to support and to promote the growth mindset of others. And the growth mindset is not your growth mindset to them. It is for you to support them in their own growth mindset. And that is something that we have to learn as a leader. So how can we set up a curriculum for greatness? Well, we have to have a plan. And for that, you need to have a vision. And some people say, well, you need a weekly plan, a monthly plan, a 1-year plan, and a 5-year plan. Well, the reason for that is it allows you to have a long-term vision and see what's important for you. Some of you are working with specific games. You have a long-term plans because you love the games, and you have a vision of what you want to do with it. And it's wonderful. Others will decide to do other things. For example, I have a friend who is cycling probably 10 hours a week with groups by herself. And the amazing thing is, it's great for her health. I'm not really ready to do that because I don't have the 10 hours. On the other hand, I'm there to support her in her decisions to do so. For the same reason, if I have someone who loves movies and will love watching movies, that is amazing because I love movies as well. And sometimes you can support another person enjoy movies so that you can have a great discussions and help them enjoy themselves. And through that, they can share with you what they've learned and what they've seen as a movie so that you can as well grow from movies without having to watch them. And that's when we can learn from each other, and collaboration is very important. Before my call to action, if you've enjoyed this content, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment on what you love to learn and what you're planning to learn next. Because the call to action this week or today is for you to research what kind of learning curriculum you have for yourself. Is it learning about a game? Is it learning about an important aspect of you to be physically fit, to be mentally fit, to be there for your family, or to do a better contribution to the world, either face-to-face, through videos, podcasts, or any other medium? I'm sure that you'll have something great there. If you have a chance, I'd like to know what you're planning to research, because for me, my next part of curriculum is to read 2 books. One of the book is from Evan Carmichael, and it is Built to Serve. And I like that because his perspective is, if you're there for others to make them better, you are going to grow as well as a person, but but you can also make it so that you can grow as a business. My next book I'm going to read is, and I started chapter 1, it's called Your Next 5 Move by Patrick Bet-David, and it's about setting up your moves, your long-term plans for success, either in your life or in business. The first chapter is about your vision and knowing what your vision is, and the beauty is I already know that. My vision is knowing that learning is the ultimate tool to make the world a better place. And the question is, how far will I go with this? I can't wait to see. I'm going to put here on the side my link to my best life, the link to a playlist with my best life journey. I can't wait for you to see my next video and leave a comment, because I love to read what you think about my videos. I'll see you in the next video.